Hi Dresser Cuties, Winnie here. Today we draw Crybaby Blossom Powerpuff Girl from Pop Mart. So let's get started. To draw this cute crybaby, let's first start by drawing her eyes. So I'm going to start right here and go up with a big tall curve. So let's go ahead and start about right here. And just kind of drawing like an upside down U. So go up, curve around. And then as I come down, I'm going to come down lower than where I started. So something like that. And then I'm going to come back to about right here and we're going to cut it off with one curve that comes down and then another curve that comes over and connects. So then we're going to come in here and we're going to draw some curves. So right about here, I'm going to draw one curve and then another one. And then on this part right here, I'm just going to add a circle right here for a highlight and then shade this all in. If you don't like the highlight, you don't need to put it in. I just felt it needed some sparkle in the eyes, but the original is just all black right here. There. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm going to use this point right here as my guide and come right across, say about this wide, and then we're going to do the same thing. So just go up, and I'm just going to drag this point across just because I'm drawing pretty big, and it just helps me to see a little bit better. And we're just going to do the same thing. Just come right back down, and about right here approximately, I'm going to stop, draw a curve coming down, and then one going across. There. And then once again, we need to separate it. So first curve right about here, then another one, and then a highlight. And shade this part in. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to come back here and let's see here. Let's come and use this curve to create our cheeks. I'm going to come right here, continuing this curve out, and I'm going to go past the eye, so about right here, then go beyond it with this big curve. We're just kind of creating these big round cheeks. So same thing here, just continue this curve. And then go beyond the eyes and say about right here. I'm going to just bring it in to create the cheeks. And I'm going to bring it down nice and round. And about right there, I'll go ahead and just connect it. So round it off. And connect at the bottom with a soft curve. There. It looks so weird, right? But it's all going to come together, I promise. So let's come back right here using this curve. We're going to come out and create a teardrop. So right about here, just pop it out and bring it right back in. So you just want it nice and round. So same thing on the other side. Nice big teardrop, because this is a crybaby. There. So then now that we have that, let's come back into this area between the eyes, and I'm going to come about right here and just draw this ovalish circle for the nose. Then I'm going to come right here and we're going to create some cheeks. So following this curve, bring it down nice and round and just sweep it in. So same thing here on this side. There. Okay, so then from there, let's come back in between. Right here, we need to draw the mouth. So I'm going to come about right here underneath the nose. Let's draw this curve. Now just kind of round it off. Just tuck it in, and then right about here, just draw a curve to finish it off. So it's almost like this little bean-shaped mouth right there. So then from there, now that I'm just going to come back up here and looking at the eye. Just going to try to thicken this top curve up a little bit, so I can just anchor the eyes a little bit better. Okay, so now that I have that, we can finally start to make it look like a Powerpuff Girl. So I'm going to come right here next to the eyes, and the height of the eyes, I'm going to come out, let's say about right here. And I'm just going to draw a soft curve. So this is the side of the face. So same thing over here, about right there, and just draw a curve for the side of the face. And right about here, there's some gap. So I'm going to come right here, just kind of imagine this is coming through, and finish it off. So clean this up. There would be a little gap right there. But if you don't have a gap there, you don't need to put that line. And then from there, let's go ahead and we need to draw her bangs. So let's come about right here. I'm going to draw a curve going all the way across, but with some slots in it. So right here, I'm going to stop and put in this little parting in her bangs, continue my curve. And about right here towards the center, I'm going to stop and just put in this center notch and then continue my curve. So going down now to about right here, and then once again another little notch and then down. And so I'm going to come out a tiny bit and then bring this up for her bangs. So same thing over here. Oh, and before I forget, I'm going to come right in the center here, just lightly put in 3 dots for her freckles. Okay, so then from there we need to come back out here and say about right here, I'm going to start to draw her hair. So I'm going to go up past these bangs and we're going to create this big curve for her hair. So let's come back here. So drawing a big dome, nice and high. So let's say about right there, and come right back down. There, about right there. Let's bring this up a little bit more. Okay, so now that we have that, let's come back up here in the center and we're going to draw a curve for her bow. So the center, and then we're going to pop out 2 loops. Just go up nice and high, then we're right here. Come down and bring it in. So same thing on the other side. Just going to drag this across, so approximately the same height. And once again, round off this tip right here and bring it in. Then from there, okay, let's see here, we need to draw her body. So let's come about, say here and here. Nicely centered, and we're going to come down with an angle line. So nice, simple body. A little bit more. Let's say about right there. And same height, then go ahead and connect it with a curve for her dress. There. And then there's some detail right here. There's a stripe, so I'm going to come about right here and just put in this stripe. There. And then for her feet, find the center, which is about right here. And I'm going to start on this leg first. We're going to come, let's see here, I'm just going to straight line down. And then about right here, I'm just going to slightly angle and then connect it with a curve. So just simplify it. And then right here for some details, you can come here and just draw a curve. Another curve and then a curve again. And curve right here for her feet, for her shoes. Because she has this strap on her shoes. Then on this side, if you want to follow the original, her foot's bent up. So if you want to do that, let's come about, the other foot should end about right here. I'm going to come right here and just draw a curve. That would be like her knee. And then we bring it down for her shoe. Just draw another curve for her shoe. And then the detail would be right about here. Put in a strap. There. Okay, so then from there we need to draw her hand. So let's say about right here. And we're going to go up to about here. And we want about this wide. So I'm just going to start right here because it's just easier for my hand. And I'm going to bring down a curve to about there. And cut it off. And then put her hand. I'm just going to tuck it into this area. So same thing on the other side right here. And I'm just going to drag this across so that we're approximately the same. And once again, just curve up. And about right there, cut it off. And just tuck in her hand. Right there. Okay, so then from there, the last thing we need to do is finish off her hair. So it's going to come down and about right here. Curve out. Just going to curve it in. Get a little notch and bring it in. You know what? And then I better pop this out further so it doesn't get in the way. And so same thing on the other side. About right here. There. Okay, there finally looks like Blossom, right? Hopefully, with her hair in. And last thing, let's add a heart somewhere. So I'll just add it right in the center. Should I add it in the center? Okay, why not? Add a big heart right here in the center. To make her my just so cute Crybaby Blossom Powerpuff Girl from Pop Mart. I really hope I helped you draw her fun and easy today, and if I did, please make sure to give me a like and subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.